You guys just brought up a very valid point. I'm going to check it right now. Inside my Blackwing months ago, I installed this SD card so this thing has full 360 surveillance. And you guys said for those corrupt cops that I ran into, it should have recorded everything. Now, before I even go in here, I know this thing is hit or miss, and it also doesn't record audio, so I don't know if it's going to help me out like that much. But if it recorded the interaction, that is cool. That took a lot of looking through files, but boys, we have the whole entire interaction of all the cops. Look at this. There's my girlfriend, there's the cops, there's everything. I just looked through so much footage, and the cop was never near me except for when he came up behind me, and he said he could hear my exhaust and I was revving. So this is me, I guess, revving my exhaust. You can see my brake lights are on. I literally use my blinker. I don't even use my blinker half the time. I am driving so normally. And then he says he also pulled me over for tinted windows, which you guys can see, he never sees my windows or is even close enough to see they're really tinted at 1:30 at night until he pulls me over. And then we are parked in a spot, and there's a decent amount of time that goes by. Let me speed this up. He finally comes through. That officer ended up asking my girlfriend for her ID with no crime committed, which you don't have to provide ID at all, and he later went on to go lie on the police report that she didn't have a seatbelt on. We are parked in a spot, about to go inside. I was about to get out and get gas, and that's when he flipped on his lights. I do really wish I had audio. Unfortunately, in Cadillacs, they just don't record the audio, but we do have the body cam footage coming, and I'll be able to show you guys that as well. And that's where I'll be able to show you guys that they never once mentioned her not wearing a seatbelt, and they wrongfully arrested her and later lied on the report. We also asked those officers so many times what crime was committed, and never once did they mention a seatbelt. Never once did they say anything past doubling down on that the passenger had to provide ID no matter what if a officer asks, which is not the law. This is going to be fun to see how this all plays out. I think the best part about all of this is that the lie they came up with still does not make it legally right because, well, my tent's so dark, so he definitely didn't see us without the seatbelt on while we were driving, which, by the way, guys, the seatbelt was on the whole entire time. And once you're legally stopped, you don't even have to have it on. And you guys seen how long it took for him to come up to the car. So I think all of this is going to be funny. Out of all the lies you can come up with, you still come up with the one that makes zero sense. Like, come on, at least lie better.